Hi guys, day 1 of cycle 5, just laying in bed, have a tank top on, but I have to do that because I keep getting hot flashes, which is stupid. It's really cold out and I'm in a tank top and shorts under all my super comfy cozy blankets in bed. So today I had a big ugly cry because I felt like crap. Started to feel like I wanted to vomit. Thankfully I did not. But I went for a 2-mile walk and I ate like 3 of those, those little cutie oranges. I ate like about 3 of those. I'm craving oranges. But I have to be really careful because, I have diabetes and I try to offset that with drinking a lot of water, increasing my water intake. So I'm just pounding back water. I have the pump on me. You guys have seen it a million times. I hate this thing. I hate this medication. Fluorosil, or 5FU. It's horrible. But I think it's the strongest one, and I think it's the most effective one. In my brain I do anyway. There's no way I could prove that, but it's just what I think. Hard day. But it can always be worse, right? I'm still able to hold down food. I bought this soup from Costco, and it's cauliflower and butternut squash soup. And I call it my baby shit soup because it's the color of baby shit. But it's really, really tasty. So if you see it, and it's vegan, if you see it at Costco, don't let its looks fool you. It's really tasty, and I think it has ginger in it too. I bounce back and forth between that one and the vegetable barley soup that they sell at Costco. So I try to, stick to healthy stuff. My mom made bacalao and bananas in what we call fritoletes or sorullos, and it's like my favorite meal. So I ate a gigantic plate of it when I got home. Bacalao is salted codfish, and she puts it in a salad with watercress and avocado and onion. And then we boiled green bananas, not plátanos, but regular green bananas. And my mom makes sorullos. And they're so good. It's stuff that I grew up eating. But I ate like a pig. And then about an hour after that, I had made the mushroom soup that you get from Benihana's. It's mostly a brothy soup that has mushroom flavor. So I sauteed some portobellos in some butter, and I used low sodium chicken broth and green onions, and then you put those little fried onion things in the bowl, and then you pour the soup on top of it. It's really good. I had a bowl of that. I drank my dandelion root tea, and I added honey to it. Yay, it was better. It still tasted like a bunch of cows ran all over the grass and they cut it and steeped it in water. Still had that poopy taste, but I think it really helped me on the last cycle. So I drank some of that. I'll have another cup tomorrow. Tonight I'm kind of wondering if I should take my CBD oil or if I should eat an edible. I'm kind of leaning more so toward my CBD oil. Um, yeah, because it has the benefit of fighting cancer. So I'm probably going to do that one. Um, I don't want to run the risk of sitting there high as fuck tonight. I really don't. I haven't figured out the proper dosage yet for me. So, work in progress. Don't feel like being a drooling homer. So, I'm probably going to do the CBD oil. My friend gave me some tips on some other ones though, and she said watermelon, and I love watermelon. So, I'm going to go on a hunt for that. And then hopefully I'll be able to find my gummy bears in the next couple days. Those ones are easier for me to dose myself with. I know how much I can eat with, and it will put me straight to sleep versus sitting up high for a while. Nothing wrong with being high. I just, I have to use indica because sativa gives me anxiety attacks. And indicas are, they make you chill, they make you tired, and they also make you lose your train of thought in the middle of a conversation if you're me. So I don't like that. I don't like feeling dumb. So yeah, probably got to find a nice hybrid that'll give me a little bit of each, maybe a little bit of the sativa to help me stay up, but not so much where it gives me anxiety. Next week, because today's the 8th, I think. Damn watch won't light up, and I have to hold the iPad. Oh look, it lit up. It's like, shut up, hooker. It's the 8th. On the 14th, I go in for my CT scans. So I got my fingers crossed and my hopes up that this thing is shrinking or shrunk. So yeah, cycle 5. It's real. It's getting real. I've been, I consider myself very blessed that I'm not vomiting all the time. Actually, I haven't vomited at all from chemo yet. And it's the FOLFIRINOX protocol. It's an aggressive protocol. And I haven't vomited, and my appetite has only wavered a very few times where I just didn't want to eat. And when I didn't want to eat, I had promised my son that if I ever got to that point where I didn't feel like eating any food, that I would force myself to drink like a boost, the glucose control boost drinks. And I did. I kept my promise. It was kind of, I had to kind of choke that back a bit, but I need to get at least the protein and some vitamins in me to keep going, so I did what I had to do. And I drank a chocolate one, because I like chocolate. I have a strawberry shake one too, but in the beginning I liked it. I think it was because I was really hungry. It was right after my ERCP, and I hadn't ate for like a day and a half, and they gave me one of those, and it tasted literally like a strawberry shake. But now it's kind of like strawberry shake with artificial sweetener. So, but I'm still gonna drink them if they're helping me. So, oh, so this was interesting. It was good. Before each chemo cycle, I go in and I do a blood panel, and they check everything. Your glomerular filtration rate, at the rate that your kidney processes things, and your ALT, bilirubin, CBC with differential complete blood count differential. It's just a whole bunch. And my last cycle, I was still in the normal range, but on the way, way low end of the normal range. And there was inflammation that showed in my liver through my ALT. I had some inflammation there. My white blood cell count was low, my red blood cell count was low, but again, still within the standard range. Now, this last one that I took, my results were higher than the previous week, or the previous cycle. My apologies. And the only thing that I did different, well, there's two things. I forgot to take my Zarzio shot on the Friday when I got my pump out, so I took it the next morning when I remembered that I didn't take it. But I don't think that had any effect on anything because I was late. I mean, it is supposed to help your body generate more white blood cells. But I was late. I was a whole day late. The only other thing that I did was drink that, and very little of it, that dandelion root tea, which says, no, it's not here, which says it aids in liver and kidney detoxification. And on the ALT, this screening, I had no inflammation on my liver. My liver's back to normal. The only difference was my platelets were down a bit, but again, still in the normal range. So I need to look at what foods I need to eat more of, like vegetables, that may help increase my platelets, or what I can do to help increase my platelets. So yeah, I really think that dandelion tea helped me. So, as much complaining as I do about how poopy it tastes, I'm gonna continue with that tea, probably 1 glass a day. I don't wanna, or every other day, because I don't wanna, go ham on it and have it lose its efficacy. So yeah, that was really positive news. I was happy. I think that's it. I was supposed to have a schedule for a CT scan and a PET scan, but so far I only have a multi-scan CT scan scheduled. And on my last results of my multi-CT scan, the cancer was only in one slide, and it was a tiny blip. You could barely see it. And we're hoping that we can't see it at all. And I'm hoping that with that I will, be scheduled for my surgery. I'm also hoping he schedules another CA19 blood test so that we could see, the change from my last one till now. I think it might be too soon, and I don't want to be a nag to the doctor. So, because my oncologist has been really great about things like, for instance, my CT scan is on the 14th, but the soonest I can get into his office to see him is the 24th. And that's 10 whole days after the CT scan, and I don't want to be sitting around wondering for, 10 whole days what's going on. So I emailed him and I asked him, is there any way possible I can get in sooner to see you? He said, unfortunately, the second and third week of January, he has a lot of meetings that have him out of town. He said, but because he's going to get the results immediately, it's a CT scan, that he's going to email me the results and we can talk over email. And I thought that was really awesome. I was really happy about that, because having me sit for 10 days not knowing what's going on that's madness. So yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, I'm going to take my CBD oil. Oh, my hair is a mess. It's in a bun, but Like, look, it's all escaping and shit. Good lord. Oh, don't drop it now. Gee, sorry. Yeah, I think that's it. That blow-up bed. Blow-up bed. That blow-up tub. Ooh, I love that thing. I love that thing so much. As soon as this pump comes out, I'm going to take an Epsom salt bath and just chill. Because it relaxes my body and it warms up, where I'm having the cramps in my tummy. It's really awesome. So, if you don't have a bathtub in your master bathroom, that blow-up tub is worth every cent, every red cent. I think it was $35 on Amazon. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I went looking for that video of them removing the pump and it disappeared. I think Chris might have videotaped it in Snapchat and then didn't save it and closed the app. I think, I'm not sure, but we looked through his phone and my phone and it's just not there. So I'm going to have to do that video over again. Probably Thursday. Yeah, I'll try to do it on Thursday. Okay, my stomach's starting to feel a little gross again. I'm going to drink some water, take my CBD, and hopefully sleep. So, thanks for tuning in, you guys. I'll come back with another update, maybe on Thursday when I get this pump out. Maybe, depending on what happens tomorrow, I might give you an update. For me, it's starting to be that the day of chemo is really crappy. So we'll see how day 2 goes after cycle 5. And my last cycle, I felt better sooner, and I want to attribute that to the dandelion root tea. If you decide to get the dandelion tea, get the roasted one. Don't buy the one that I bought because, oh god. Okay, guys, I'm gonna shut this down. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.